Hello, and this is going to be one of the different videos, not on the computer side of things, but I'm also wanting to do this mainly because I've not seen many of these videos online. Um, if anybody who's been following the Escape from New York 1/6 scale figure release, there's two different versions. There's one with the sculpted hair and there's one with the rooted hair. I had the opportunity to get either of them, and I just wasn't overly struck by the rooted hair one. And as time went on, I kind of regretted it. I thought, oh, maybe I should have. But when I first seen some reviews of that one come out, because that one got released first, I was kind of happy I didn't go with it. It seems to be with the rooted hair, you have to spend a lot of time trying to get it just right. I mean, we're talking about like playing with dolls kind of thing here, like trying to get it right, styling the hair and stuff. And from what I've seen, is 90% of the ones I've seen online, the hair just does not look right on the figure. I have seen it look okay, but I don't know how long that lasts before you have to redo it. But they, for the most part, most of them just don't look like what it did in the film. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, this is the 1/6 scale release figure for Snake Plissken from the classic Escape from New York, John Carpenter film. I'm a massive John Carpenter fan. It's literally just arrived. That's the shipper. That's the outer slipper box, which is nice. And you have this. Again, it's a double fold. Snake. Escape from New York. I have to say, on the packaging side, I'm very impressed. It's his stand. Everything you need from that side. Another flip. Everything which you came seated in. Some documentation stuff. This is quite nice. This is actually also about the actual company, and if you have issues on how to rectify that, which is good. There's this, which I have to look into because that's actually got some Velcro or some kind of pad things. I don't know whether that's just meant to just sit in front of your actual figure, but it's got left and right on it. I'm not sure if there's a particular reason for that. I don't know whether it just actually just sits in front of it or whatever, but anyway. I'll give you some documentation. This is really nice. Again, I've not seen anything like this with the Hot Toys before, but it goes over the whole sculpting thing, how it was done. There's a statue that's came out, all the different pieces, how to maintain it. See, some of the photographs they have in here, obviously the guys that have made the thing can do the hair better than anybody. They've done a good job, but all the ones I've seen at home that people have got, you don't look like that. Not as good anyway. So this is why I was kind of worried about it, and I wanted to go for the sculpted hair, which that one. I think they've done a really good job with it. And again, with any of these Hot Toys figures, kind of like the film, a lot of it comes down to the lighting. Because obviously you've seen there's no real parts in the film where you've got him in broad daylight like this. It's all mood lighting, and it's all kind of like head down or off at an angle kind of thing. So again, broad daylight, it usually doesn't do the figures much justice, but I'm very happy with that. I know it's going to look very, very good once I've got it in the cabinet with my other stuff. I have quite a few different things I collect. These arms obviously are horrible, but there's a reason for this. He has actually got his snake tattoo, his cobra, underneath there, but I'm not going to lift it all up. But yeah, just like the film, if you know the film, it's combat, city combat pants. I think that the camo's described as. His boots are really good. I just pricked myself on the end of it because it's got some sharp spikes on. Just like the film, really nice. His clock and tracker. Oh well, there's his tracker on there. Oh god, it even flips up. Awesome. Again, if you know the film, cool. His countdown clock. Yeah, really, really good. Comes with, I believe, it's a leather jacket as well. It's not a pleather or the kind of thing. It's his leather, and that's why you have these arms. So if you're going to put the jacket on him, you use these arms because he's got a lot more range ability, more posing ability, as such, more bend. But if you want him to have more natural looking arms, obviously you've got a selection of hands. You've got these ones here, which you just swap the arms out, and these are the ones which obviously look more realistic. I am totally stuck as to whether to go for the jacket and stuff on him, or bare arms. It's probably the best part of my day going to be spent trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. Everything from the film, from his radio, this plugs into there if you want to do him like he's talking on his walkie-talkie thing. Back different, obviously, things that he was carrying at the time. These are all, it might be leather with a plastic combo, I'm not sure. But for both of these, handgun, scope to go on the handgun, and his iconic little Uzi, and obviously the absolutely ridiculous scope and silencer that he puts on the end of that thing. Yeah, and the clip, the extended clip, really, really nice. Really happy with the extras. There is a lot of different iconic poses you'll be able to do from the film. I've got quite a few of these different figures and that, and some of them they have like one or two poses that you can go for, either because of certain scenes which are obviously most memorable from the films, or the things that they give you can only do a certain amount of different things. This is definitely one of them where I'm going to struggle as to what scene to recreate from the film. So there's quite a few different things you can go for. So yeah, anyway, yeah, first time I've had one off this company. Let's see if I can actually pronounce it. Asmus. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but yeah, really, really good. I don't know what the standard of quality of stuff or the things that they've released in the past, but I'm very impressed with this, with the packaging, with the likeness, the extras. Fair enough, it's just a printed booklet now, but I've not had one of them off all the Hot Toy things I've had. So again, it's another nicety. And it wasn't a Hot Toys price either. So again, yeah, 2 thumbs up as it were. All good. Like I say, I'm happy I went with this one. Don't have to mess around with the hair. Don't have to worry about it. I'm one of these kind of people who's a perfectionist, so I know for a fact if I got the rooted hair and I'd set it a certain way, I'd be sat there looking at it and go, no. And I'd start having to mess with it. And then I'd look at it again and go, it's still not quite right, and mess with it. And I would just end up wasting a lifetime trying to mess with that rooted hair, trying to get it just like the film. Whereas this one, you kind of, it's one and done. And it's good enough that it's, you can, like I say, get any angle or any kind of look that you want from the film. Like I say, once you get his jacket on, or you get all the other stuff on him, and you swap the arms out if you're going to do that, really nice. Really, really nice. Very happy. Anyway, if anybody's into the sculpted version, what it's going to be like, because I know they've just been sent out, that's what you're going to get. Bye.